Grant me the power of your sons and daughters. It's working.
In order to find out how to really become a werewolf, I had to do some research first, and there was no better research than to go on the internet, where everything is true. I had this bit planned where I was going to record this video outside because the mountains are really pretty, but it's 20 degrees outside, and I'm just a frigid little boy. Yep, the title's correct. I'm going to spend the next 2 weeks seeing if I can turn into a werewolf. This all started a few months back when I watched the Twilight Saga for the first time. I don't know how after 21 years alive I haven't had the movie spoiled for me, but it was an amazing viewing experience, okay? Let me just say that. It was a beautiful experience. We watched them. I really looked up to Jacob and his jorts. After watching the movies, I kind of felt the sense of unfulfillment. I was like, what's better than this?
What do I do?
I really felt a sense of unfulfillment. I didn't know what I was gonna do. Is that a fucking train? That is so cool. Okay, after seeing those jorts, I really felt like I needed that. So I put on jorts, and this made things worse. I felt primal rage. I couldn't contain myself. I needed more Twilight. I needed more vampires. I need more werewolves. I can't defend that. I'm really sorry about that. And it's been tough, the past 8 months here, and finding very little time, very little free time. And I thought to myself, well, let's spend 2 weeks becoming a werewolf. After watching the Twilight films, becoming a werewolf kind of became an inside joke with me and my girlfriend.
What the hell?
We would watch these manifestation videos, and then we went down this really weird rabbit hole, and it was only until then that I realized that there was people out there that are not only genuinely convinced that they have become a werewolf, but are teaching others how to become a werewolf. You see these comments and it's like, oh my God, it works. Oh wow, this is amazing. And I'm just thinking to myself, am I missing out on this pot of gold that is the game of life? And maybe you want to say curiosity killed the cat, but I'm here. I, Greco, will be becoming a werewolf, or at least attempting to be in the next couple weeks. But I have some questions, like, what kind of werewolf am I going to become? I'm really hoping, if anything else, that I'm just becoming a werewolf and that I'm not going to get my first period. Am I going to get sexy, juicy, six-pack wolf abs? Well, to find these answers, we're going to go on YouTube. We're going to start with somebody. His name is Caspian West. And just looking at this guy's page, he really has an answer for anything cryptic. How to tell if you're cursed. How to summon Scorpius Garden. How to summon your spirit fox. How to cast a love spell. How to make money using fairy magic. How to earthbend in real life. How to summon a water dragon. Wait, what? How to see if your crush likes you. I feel like one of those is not like the others. All right, let's start with this first video here. How to transform into a werewolf.
Don't ever try this. You can use this to turn into a werewolf. You'll first need an outfit that exposes your skin. Now, go outside on a full moon on a Friday night. Once outside, look up at the moon and say, "Transform Lupus," 3 times. This will start the transformation, but not all the change make it back.
What does that mean? Not all of it's gonna transform, make it back? Am I only gonna get jorts in a wolf song? I'd also like to know what I'm getting myself into. It's quite a loose term to say that you want to transform into a werewolf. Like, which type of werewolf am I gonna turn into? Thankfully, I found a video that kind of highlights what kind of abilities we can expect to find when we do this transformation. And we're gonna come back to this video after the challenge and see if things line up. Now, the video itself is just a copyrighted song with just like a wolf picture, but the description is where all the flavor is, because that has just this giant list of abilities that we can expect to get. The list itself is very long, but I handpicked some of my favorites, and we're gonna look through those. We're gonna be able to fully connect to my spirit, shapeshifting mastery, and shapeshift safely. I'd fucking hope so. Human form has an extremely attractive sex appeal. Human form's pubic area, genitals, butt, and upper legs are hairless. I thought I was supposed to be hairy. Wolf form has desired fur and eye color. Oh, so I get to pick. That's fun. Have an infinite lifespan. I don't know if you can promise that. Have immunity to illness, toxins, poisons, diseases, parasites, and physical issues. Right under having infinite lifespan. Superhuman strength, superhuman speed, superhuman agility, superhuman reflexes, superhuman durability, superhuman endurance, superhuman senses, superhuman regeneration, and I can also punch and kick really hard. Seductive metabolism. What the fuck does that mean? Be able to concentrate super easily. Is that a fucking train? That would be nice. Supernatural things are always real and are always fully observable. Holy shit. So if I become a werewolf, anything ever supernatural is just gonna open like a can of worms? I got a really interesting moral dilemma now, because if I become a werewolf, vampires and fucking everything's gonna become true. There's gonna be goblins running around jorking it. In my city, meet vampires, witches, psychics, and other werewolves. That's cool. So they host little community events. It seems like maybe it's not that bad then. This reminds me of when I was a kid and I'd play lightsabers with my neighbor in my backyard, and I'd hit them with the lightsaber and say, haha, got you. And they'd be like, no, I have immunity to lightsabers now. It's a new ability that I have. And I'd say, well, my lightsaber's an exception to your twisted philosophy, you fuck. And then they'd say, do you want a beer? And I'd be like, yeah. Keep note of all these superhuman abilities. We're going to come back to it at the end of the journey, and we're just going to check off and see what we did get, what we didn't get. I'm going to presume that I'm not going to get all these, but I'm hoping that I get a really good blacksmith skill. All right, next video that we're going to source is Manifest a Werewolf Pack Subliminal. So this is like, I can get a pack of them. Again, it's just another photo with copyrighted music, but the comments are just golden, man. I will try this when I become a werewolf. I want to be the alpha female. Hey, can I wolf pack be winged wolf pack? Will they be wolves on the 4 feet or the 2-footed ones? Hey, so can I give the pack bat wings? So in my forest will be in their wolf form, and in town under my living place near forest in town in human form. Right, it's okay. I'm 5-hour alpha werewolf. Another video I found is Manifest a Werewolf Boyfriend Subliminal. I'm not gay. Same story, copyrighted music and just a werewolf picture, but the comments, man. I got the result. Thank you so much. Can you make a subliminal that I feel turn into a female pregnant werewolf? Please? I want to just be a pregnant female werewolf, please. Will be happens really, that I will get a werewolf boyfriend or not. And if I get a werewolf boyfriend, it will eat me. Please answer. What kind of werewolf? Like Twilight Werewolf, the one I want, or like Teen Wolf? Holy shit. That is the joke I told 5 minutes ago. I swear I did not read that comment. What was the answer? The one you prefer. On the topic of manifesting a boyfriend, manifesting a werewolf boyfriend. Wait, just rephrasing that doesn't make it sound any better. This one is also the same story, but for girlfriends. Does this work if you had a past life as a pharaoh? Excuse me, but what the fuck? What do you think? Hey, how would you feel if I became a werewolf?
Please do not become a werewolf.
So it's not a no.
Do not become
I gotta go, I'm very busy. Now, there is a reason I'm filming today, right now. It is the 31st of December, which means tomorrow is the start of a new year. Also, I saw on my timeline that there's gonna be a black moon tonight, which is super fitting. And then also in 2 weeks is when the next full moon phase is. So everything kind of lined up perfectly. So we're gonna start tonight when the ball drops and shit's about to hit the fan. Unfortunately, I couldn't find one video that kind of did a step-by-step on how to become a werewolf. That just doesn't exist yet. Maybe this is the video now. But I was able to find a few that kind of lined up with each other and things that I can use during these 2 weeks to turn into a werewolf. And that's what we're gonna watch now. We're gonna start with the spell here. Looks like I have to recite the spell, preferably to the moon at night to help my chances. Dear God and Goddess of the spiritual world, grant me the power of your sons and daughters. Grant me the power to shift. Grant me the power of the wolf. God and Goddess, I give you permission to devour my soul with the soul of the wolf. Hold on, no. I don't give you permission to do that. I did not. This is not part of the deal. Also, as Caspian West put it, we're gonna have to get canine hair, hold it, and make a bracelet out of it.
You can turn into a werewolf without being bit by first getting the hair of a canine. Now you'll need to tie it to a bracelet of some sort and wear it for 3 nights.
Let's start this 2-week journey. To my parents, who I know you're watching because you support what I do, I'm not gay, and hopefully by the end of this, I will have become a werewolf. I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna get a strain of canine hair.
Hello? Yeah?
Yo, do you have a dog?
I do.
Super weird, request. It's for a YouTube video. But would you be down to, let us, dress your dog? Question mark.
I'm on my way back to my house right now, but yeah, when I get there.
Is it a canine?
They are all canine.
She does bite, but that's because she's a puppy. She bites playfully. So what do you guys need the dog hair for?
Did I have the heart to tell this man that I was gonna be using his dog hair for a werewolf ritual? Dude, one of the rituals is you need to hold some dog hair basically in your hand.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah. That's it, man.
I like it. Try taking it out. Good luck with that.
Okay, here.
Do you have a bag or something you can put it in?
Oh yeah. This is With the canine hair secured, it was time to finally turn it into a bracelet. This proved to be more of a challenge than I had once hoped. This was
vile. This was disgusting.
This is weird.
It took an hour of resting in shampoo and 15 minutes of blow drying, but I finally had some canine hair. This is the grossest thing I've done in a long time. All right, for the bracelet, I've got Velcro here, and I'm just gonna make just a simple bracelet and then probably just tape the hair on it. Look at that handsome boy. Got my bracelet. It's time. Where the fuck is the moon? So there was no full moon out right now. Utah's air pollution is pretty bad, so we sometimes can't see it. So I downloaded an app that will tell me where the moon is, and it said that it was by my feet. And this was not helpful. So the next best thing was looking up people with the famous last name Moon, which was Elizabeth Moon here. I've got the spell here, I've got canine hair in my hand, I've got it as a bracelet, and we've got a full moon. Not like a full moon, but she's full of joy. We're just gonna be talking to Elizabeth until there's a moon that I can see. Dear God and Goddess of the spiritual world, grant me the power of your sons and daughters. So while this guy talks, I think it's important to tell you about today's sponsor, which is me. We're bringing back the Buy Her Flowers hoodie, which y'all love so much, and we've got a bunch of new colors coming. Brown, violet, white, navy. We also have a bunch of new tees coming and new socks. And the drop comes this February 5th. All pre-orders will be shipped. Appreciate y'all. Okay, you guys paid attention to that, right? That's day one. A little under 2 weeks to go. But not before I did one more thing.
I'm also going to be watching this 22-minute video every night. It's a hypnosis video on how to become a werewolf because, damn it, I want those jorts. And I need every possible outcome.
All right, 22-minute video time.
By taking a nice, deep breath in. And then slowly letting it out.
I already did that.
In
Stop!
and out.
Am I gonna become a werewolf or what?
Yeah.
I know I'm making a lot of jokes here, but this is one of the first things that I noticed to actually start to work. You can see there's a big difference in my facial expressions from the start of the video versus the end of it. I was getting super tired, I was getting super sleepy, my eyes were starting to drop.
Feeling so good. Feeling so happy.
Oh my god.
Feeling so safe and secure.
Turn me into a
To follow
fucking
my
werewolf!
way.
And as I do this for the next 2 weeks, I'm gonna stop interrupting it and just let it play out. I'm very curious to see where this goes.
You're so ready to continue.
Oh, am I
So ready
Is that
to feel even better.
even better?
So ready.
It's 3 a.m. I'm so tired. It was finally time to start the process.
Look at that. Dear God and Goddess of the spiritual world, grant me the power of your sons and daughters.
Bro, shut up. Like, actually.
Grant me the power to shift. Grant me the power of the wolf.
God and Goddess, I give you permission to devour my soul with the soul of the wolf.
Nice.
It's working. I got hair.
This is a barbershop, though.
I don't think that matters.
Devour my soul, almighty wolf. Mote it be.
I think that should be the intro to your album.
It was day 14, and everything had led up to this final moment. I was worried. I was scared. So many things running through my head. Would I actually become a werewolf? Is this all just one big failure?
Today is the last day. It's the second week, and it's a full moon today. You know what that means? It's time to turn into a werewolf. Alrighty, we made it. It's a full moon tonight. I've got our bracelet on. We're gonna perform the ritual, but tonight I wanted to make sure that it was extra special, okay? First things first. Oh my god, I love you. We didn't have to do this, by the way. We drove 40 fucking minutes into the wilderness to do this ritual so that the moon, I don't know if you can see it right now. Is it able to catch? Yeah. So that the moon was as open and as truly close to the wilderness as we could possibly be. Alrighty, first things first. We got some candles and we're gonna line these up here. This is the ritual that we've got set up here. This is not good. Damn.
It still looks good, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's time to start the ritual. We are going to burn the bracelet in a ceremonial fashion. Here we go. The flames have started. I think they're going to... Oh shit. Yeah, that's burning. We're surrounded by snow, so if it gets bad, we'll be just fine. Alright, it's time to... Holy shit, that flame's getting big. Okay. If we do this correctly, the flames should start turning different colors. We're going to burn, we couldn't find Twilight, but we found 50 Shades of Grey. Now I know what you're thinking, 50 Shades of Grey is not Twilight. Well, fucker, 50 Shades of Grey is actually based off of a fan fiction of Twilight, so it's appropriate. This is 50 Shades Freed and the classic 50 Shades of Grey. You can see there's blue flames! Look! That's sick! Now we're gonna say it one last time. You already know the deal. Dear God and Goddess of the spiritual world, grant me the power of your sons and daughters. Grant me the power to shift. Grant me the power of the wolf. God and Goddess, I give you permission to devour my soul with the soul of the wolf. This is my wish, so mote it be. This is my will, so mote it be. Devour my soul, almighty wolf, mote it be. Okay. Should be happening any second now, baby. It should be happening any second now. I can feel it happening. It didn't work. But here's what did happen. Okay, so here's what I was supposed to get. And here's what I got. It's the same image. I did not become a werewolf, unfortunately. I was really banking on that. I was really hoping I was going to become a werewolf and impress my girlfriend, and she would think, oh, you're so hot with your werewolf abs. I didn't get that, but you know, through this whole adventure, and especially through the beginning of 2025, I've learned that this is the year that we really can just be who we want to be. I watched the inauguration and I saw Elon Musk do that thing, and I was like, okay, so nobody gives a fuck about their personal image, which is really cool because I got to become a werewolf in front of all my friends, or try to be, and I did not give a single fuck about what people thought, and it was amazing. It actually was lethargic. It was beautiful. It was healthy. If you did make it this far, I really appreciate that. That's pretty cool. I am gonna reward you with a music video about me being a werewolf. We can roll that now. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Stay safe, stay weird, and stay nautical.
I don't have a lot of experience with vampires, but I have hunted werewolves. I shot one once, but by the time I got to it, it had turned back into my neighbor's dog.
What the fuck you know about me? I think twice shot me. I started barking fairly often. I might be autistic, but I'm part of the pack and I'm packing all barking a bite. I'm fucking with women, they started howling in the night. I ain't groove, but I stole the moon. I ain't used to you in the noon. If I see her, that's a boom. Man, I need a spot for two. It's that I'm the werewolf that killed Nosferatu. Think about the fuck you like Renesmee. I'ma call you Drake up. Have my lyrics be throwing like 50 shits of great. Man, she's still playing with